Hello, I am the creator of the ERP technology and business database technology that is used running by SAP and Oracle. This company is still my technology as the Mexican oil company Pemex. I requested to the Mexican government to give me a copy of the agreement between Oracle and Pemex and SAP and Pemex, and they couldn't find it. This smelled really fishy, and it's because they use both of my technologies, the ERP technology and business database technology, to put in bankruptcy all the Mexican government and belong to the Mexican citizens. Today they want to do the same with the US companies, to be moved to China or be moved to Mexico, where they are bankrupted by the Mexican Illuminati army. They are using as well university graduates from universities like IPADE, Iberoamericana, ITESEN, and others. It's incredible what they are doing. So they put in bankruptcy the US companies, and after they are moved to China. As well has all the partners, a lot of small Indian origin IT companies, mainly registered in Texas, North Carolina, New York City, South Michigan, South California, with the help of the skull bones to do this accounting and fiscal fraud and to destroy the United States. You can imagine infiltrating government, corporates, and military with fake resumes, fake experience, fake education, fake credentials, fake working visa. So you can imagine infiltrating these entities, and everything is fake. They are destroying us. They are using Indian origin IT consultant with less education than a US bachelor degree. Okay, it's incredible. As well as all their clients. We know that there are three banks and they are manipulating totally the economy worldwide. They define which country they're going to destroy. Today they are focusing United States to be replaced by China, Israel, and Switzerland. As I told you before in previous programs, all the data processes are totally incorrect because they didn't use industrial engineering, not even science, of course. And they are using this Babylon black box that has a lot of ancient or pretty old technologies using only arithmetic. Okay, and you know this contradicts totally science and technology and industrial engineering, because in industrial engineering we use all kind of mathematical approach. So from the basic one, like the basic arithmetic, has the you can imagine in mathematical approach. So we use that for businesses. So because they are not using it, they are producing these processes and data and master data is totally incorrect, and they are used by the big corporates. It's a fact today. And you can check that if you're going to your hospital, clinic, or health center, then all the processes and data are totally incorrect. They cannot even define if someone is dead by natural causes or someone is murdered using nanotechnology, implants, NK Ultra, and other devices. It's incredible what is happening. As the father of industrial engineering, ergonomics as a science, I recommend to use immediately industrial engineers to try to eliminate these killings of the Illuminatis, of the elites against the population. They're planning to kill more than 95% of the entire population, and they have all the technology to do it with these nanotechnology implants, NK Ultra, and other devices. Because of all these issues, all the presidents, including I think that at this time Mr. Trump, okay, definitely, okay, because it's not a stop, it continues, okay, so as well as Obama, okay. These guys are considered puppets of the elites, and they are controlling and using nanotechnology implants and NK Ultra, okay. And they are like puppets of the elites, okay. and this is going to continue, is not stopping, and even they control the basic necessities like go to the restroom, for example. So they might be using diapers to go to public events. Um, Today we're going to talk about the situation of the complete protocol that is used by corporates, governments against a target individual to produce heart attacks and strokes mainly. It can produce other stuff, but it's mainly the main purpose to kill the target individual as soon as possible, and and not to produce any evidence of the killing. But this is really impossible right now with the science and technology that we have and we are using today. Well, basically the way I have been attacked several times, so and I survived all these attacks. So I want to tell you the complete picture of all these attacks. Mm, I was in I was invited by Kerr Macmillan, this Mason, working for the big churches of rich men, Masons, Freemasons in Dallas. Dallas. So I feel infiltrated, and suddenly this guy allowed to these gun stalkers to get into my room. Okay, and they put me again several implants. Some of them like a stick. Okay, especially in the neck, in the opposite part of the elbows. Okay, in the in, in, in your arm, the upper part of your arm. Okay, and basically like you can identify that like it's like a sunburn. Okay, but it's not. It's a sticker. Plus the regular implants, nanotechnology. In this case, it's not MK Ultra. I think that they need some kind of doctor, very specialized. Okay. Anyway, they put all that again against me. Also, I will say in the genitals. Okay, that's the cycle of the attack. I'm going to explain why. Um, these guys they started attacking me immediately. I have the implants in Dallas, Texas, several cities near Dallas, and where are located the bush. Okay, these diabolic skull bones, and also in San Antonio, where you have totally the army related with this child trafficking, organ trafficking, and others. It's incredible, all these satanic rituals. But they are working with the Black Panthers, the KKK, the Mexican cartels. So they are part of all this situation, and they are working together. As I said before, the Mexican cartels, most of the members are military, former military working in United States. Anyway, so basically the attack was a regular one with the neighbors, with the people in the next floor where I was in a hotel, for example. Okay, I reported all that in real time. But of course, as I said before, the government is protecting them totally because they know all these technologies, especially the CIA that creates all this diabolic system of killing people than to have the properties, the patents, like in my case. Okay. I have been sending emails about this situation of the patents after my criminal suit in Mexico City, also to the patent and trademark office in United States, but they haven't replied to me. So this is really fraudulent. Okay. So basically, the attack is like this. Okay. They put you as well nanotechnology in all your mouth, especially the internal parts, the tongue, So you are really thirsty, and you need to drink, of course. Okay, so it's not only they produce that you are thirsty, but you have to drink. Okay, for your health, protect your health, and it seems that this might change even your face. So that's why I have issues in the immigration. Everything I return to United States, so they take a picture of my face to make sure that I am, because there are a lot of changes. Um, what else we have? We have a lot of implants in your genitals that produce you to urinate almost all the time and in certain hours. Okay, in your work and in your hotel, or in your own house. Okay, so it is incredible what these guys are doing, how many they are to do that. And of course they plan it. All this is planning, but they are planning all over again, and again to against several people, and they know what to do. Okay, so in certain way you have to weigh this protocol, and the way that I'm doing is to report it directly to the police. Okay, and right now I trying even to have pictures of them. They cannot hide me anymore. I can identify a gun stalker immediately. You can see several videos of people talking about that, but I am an expert here right now. I can identify a gun stalker immediately because they are coming near to me. And I took in pictures with my mobile phone, and they will be in the internet soon. Okay. Anyway, so this attack of being thirsty and at the same time to have to urinate, especially at night, it can produce dehydration. You need to drink, and if you don't do it, you can have the heart attack easily and the stroke. Okay. In my case, I don't have it because I destroyed some implants near the heart, and also in my head. Okay, so and several places than I had told you before in other videos. So you have to look at them. So basically, they produce this stuff to make you to have a heart attack or a stroke, and you have to drink, you have to urinate, and even protect you with coils, as I told you before, in the areas that they are attacking you. In that way, you are going to be fine and protected. Okay, because the attack of these guys has been rudely at this time. They don't even care right now that they are damaged my skin, for example. So they get into my upper arm, okay, and my elbow, the opposite part of my elbow, and my neck, like a burn skin. Okay, this is incredible. I haven't seen it before, but these guys, they are really killers. And as I said before, just try me again, and I'm going to protect me. And of course, a lot of these guys have been killed as well, because after they fail, you cannot fail with atypic businesses. They are killed as well because they don't want businesses, and my technology might be evaluated in trillions of dollars. So these guys are related with really a legal process that it might be trillions of dollars. On each one of them, they have to pay. And after the police identify, they kill them to not to have witnesses. So that's really what is happening. So I will say, try to be careful. After my experience with Keir Macmillan, don't deal anymore with these Masons. They are killers. Okay, whatever they say is totally false. And this attack is even in your own workplace. So it's incredible to work for the big corporates, but most of them are Illuminati. Some of them know, of course. Not everybody is Illuminati, but these companies have been growing up with a lot of killings inside. They even have an army inside. US top commanders are working directly for the Illuminati corporates, and they have all these techniques to try to stop your work when you are working in finance, accounting, because they are doing this accounting and fiscal fraud to the government, and of course to the entire population, as well as part of the killing of the process. You can say if a company produce food, they produce food to kill the people, okay? According with the Illuminati plans of the population. So it is incredible what is happening. You have to be really careful. I explained to you what is the process of this produce. You like you are thirsty, really thirsty. You have to drink. As, After the process of urination, you had to make your penis work in a regular way until you are healthy, because there's no other way. You have to make it work, because even then it's really painful. Whatever thing you do with your penis, you have to deal with that and support the pain and after to recover, because fortunately the humans beings are in certain way protected by these implants, nanotechnology, and even the MK Ultra. I think that was used centuries and centuries ago, and again they are using it. Okay, so our organism in certain way can protect us, but you are not allowed to make mistakes, and you are not allowed to be sick. If you are sick and make mistakes, they're going to kill you. So you have to be really careful. Try to be steady in your attitude and take over these guys. Okay. So I will say to these guys, try me, and I'm going to I'm going to do what I know to do, and what I know to do better. Okay. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope that you like this program. May click on like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my video. Thank you very much. God bless you.